to you about speaking Spanish in my classroom.
You have both talked to me? What? Do you even speak English?
And now, I'm the one that's being bad because I'm asking you to meet my expectations.
No, not just now. But then you were being bad too because your expectation was ridiculous.
We didn't,
And you're
okay, but
not.
we didn't know that was a policy. You could have, like, reminded
I
us.
have been talking to you about it since the beginning of school. Every time you talk in Spanish.
You just
But
say,
why?
you just tell us to stop talking.
Yes,
You don't
but
like.
why? Why do you think I do that?
We don't.
Did you really just ask that question? Why do you think? I don't know if you want the answer to that. Oh, probably because you're racist, probably because you're insecure. I don't know. Do you want these kids to think that? Do you really want to hear? If you can't even handle somebody speaking in Spanish, you really can't handle somebody speaking the truth.
Oh no.
That's
Okay,
why we're like,
two
what?
reasons. One, it's unfair to other people. You're speaking.
It's unfair to other people that they're not bilingual. Oh my God, you poor souls, like you can't educate yourself on Google these days. It's 2025. How long have you had a smartphone, lady? Longer than these kids have, I tell you that. It's unfair to the other people that they can't speak your language, even though that them listening to you speak their language is one opportunity for them to learn a little something at least.
Speaking a language that half the people in the classroom can't speak. So it makes it seem like you guys are talking about them.
You're really going to assume that everybody in that classroom has the same insecurities as you? It makes it seem like I'm going to be a definite B because of an assumption that I have based on some insecurities. It seems like you're saying bad things because you're not speaking the same language as me. And I don't know. And I love control. And I love being the authority figure. And I can't keep up with education and technology. So, just put that on pause. Put your abilities on pause. Put your heritage on pause for my insecurities.
Two, today I had a girl breaking down right in front of you guys, and you guys were giggling, and then you started speaking Spanish.
Who was breaking down?
Somebody was breaking down right in front of you. Very likely because I'm a cold-hearted, insecure, and authoritative bee. But I'm going to blame it on you guys because as soon as it happened, you guys started speaking Spanish and giggling. And it probably had nothing to do with that because you're clearly not there to make fun of people and oppress them. But I sure am. So, let's just say that you probably were, and that's wrong. Okay? And we're all victims except you. You're victimizing us.
Because we don't focus on anyone but ourselves. If I'm talking Spanish to her because I know obviously no one else can understand me.
Okay, but why? Why do that?
Why speak in your first language? Why honor your heritage? Why can't you just be like me? Just be like everybody else. Just be the cookie cutter that I clearly want and need you to be for me to be comfortable in my life. Why? Why in the world would you speak the language that you were very likely born with? Oh my gosh. Because you must learn to speak another language even though I can't do it myself. And I just literally told you that no one else can either. And, but I'm expecting you to.
What's the point of that?
We always do it in ceramics and like,
Okay, but
it's
I'm
just
not the
in,
teacher of
like,
ceramics.
ceramics.
But I'm not the teacher of ceramics.
I know, but like
Well,
I'm not
no,
ever
we're
saying
just-
anything bad in Spanish.
yeah.
Like we literally just speak Spanish, like in
But
general.
that is my request. It has been my request.
Request? I don't think that's been your request. I think it's been your demand. So you're using the wrong word. Woman, you can't speak Spanish. You can't speak English. Do you think in logic? Like, I wonder at this point. That's been my request. Now you're just trying to make yourself sound like a good person here.
So it's disrespectful when you don't do what I'm asking you to do.
So now I'm going to use this opportunity to not just insult you, but your whole heritage, your motives, and everything is very disrespectful when you don't do what I ask you to do, even though what I'm asking you to do is disrespectful. So, how dare you not be as disrespectful as me and make me have to be the only disrespectful one here.
Okay, well, just like next time, because like we
No,
just didn't
there's
know.
not going to be a next time.
No, there's not going to be a next time. Nobody's allowed to make mistakes around here except for me. No next time at all, young lady. Like, you just have to do what I say because this is public school.
So just because we speak Spanish, you're gonna automatically think we're talking about someone in the
No,
class.
and I understand some Spanish.
This is where her insecurities start to show real strong. She didn't even take the time to say, no, I'm not going to assume every time that you're speaking about somebody when you speak in Spanish. She automatically jumped to, and I know some Spanish, by the way. I know what you're doing. This woman is living in some kind of real mental state right now. And it is so creepy that she's taking it out on children in school when there is no rational adult around to tell her, you need to go sit down, Karen. All right? These are children. They're Spanish. That's why they're speaking Spanish.
So sometimes I do know what you guys are talking about.
Do you hear that weird little laugh she just did? Sometimes I know what you guys are talking about. Dead giveaway. Girl, you in here trying to fight these girls and you don't even know it. You are so mad. You're mad at yourself because you have a lack of control and you can't handle it because of a fear that lives in your mind that somebody might be talking about you. Somebody might be talking about someone else. Guess what? That happens every single day, all day long, whether they're speaking the same language with you or not. They're going to be passing notes. That's just something you need to be a big girl about and deal with. Stop taking it out on children. You need to take it in front of the mirror and talk to yourself and say, Karen, I love you. And if people talk about me or anybody else, it's going to be okay because it's just talk, baby. Okay? Quit being ridiculous on these children.
We're never talking
Not
about
all
someone.
the time, and I can't pick it up nearly as quickly. But I do know some Spanish.
It's not like we're saying anything.
This woman trying to have a psychological battle with these children, and it is so obvious. I do know some Spanish, so I know. Clearly, you don't. I mean, really, because like it's so obvious at this point that that is what is bothering the mess out of you right now. I do know some Spanish. I can't pick it up nearly as quickly. That wasn't a question. She didn't ask about that. Look, now you're defending things out of your own security. You are just bleeding insecurity on these children, and you should be fired for that because if you can't handle yourself, you certainly can't handle children. I mean, my goodness, who put you in this position? I'm so tired of people becoming teachers because they like math and they like history. Like yourself first, okay? God.
Bad, so it's,
That's not the point. The point is that I've asked you not to.
yeah, but we didn't know the reason, so we were taking
But you
it and
didn't
we
ask
were.
me. Kimberly, you didn't.
Kind of clear that these girls probably assumed that this very insecure teacher asked them to quit speaking in Spanish, maybe just to ask them to quit talking in class. Clearly, they're like, yeah, you didn't give us a reason. And the teacher's reply is, but you didn't ask me why. Yeah, because their brains don't work in that irrational, insecure way, clearly, as yours does. Because yours is kind of out there. Yours is coming from a place that I hope these girls haven't been, and I hope that they don't go to. But you sure taking them somewhere. But I'm hoping that the internet cuts that off because this is absolutely ridiculous. And why am I up in this business? Because I love children.
You didn't ask me. You
Because
didn't
I feel like
ask
that's
me.
something you should also tell us. You're the teacher. You're the adult. Why do we have to?
That's right. I am the adult.
Exactly.
And you are to do exactly what I tell you when it's in my classroom.
And
Say what? Woman, you are clearly crazy. Nobody needs to be doing anything that you say in your classroom. You do exactly what I say in my classroom. No, you're mad now. You need to go sit down. You need to know your limits, honey, because people are not to do exactly what you say, what you told them to jump off a cliff. I'm just using an example here, but yeah, that statement shouldn't have even been said at all. You're clearly over your head mad right now.
If I tell you not to speak Spanish, there's a reason. I don't have to give you a reason. You're supposed to do it.
This is school. This is public school. We don't do things based off of reason. You just be obedient and you do exactly what I say because I understand the assignment and you don't. You do it. There's no reason here. There's no understanding, which is the only way that people really learn. We don't want you to learn. We just want you to do what we say, right?
Now, moving forward, there will be absolutely no Spanish in my classroom.
Y'all hear that little victory in her speech right there? No. Now, moving forward. Oh, she thought she won. Well, Karen, I don't think this is over yet. I think the internet's about to get involved because this is FAFO 2025.
The new era of social justice.